Hi Capricorn, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the first half of February 2022, or for whenever you find this message. Let's get started. Hey Spirit, please bring messages for Capricorn's highest good. Thank you. So, hope you're doing well, Capricorn, during this Mercury retrograde. It's been a rough one for a lot of people I know, but I think, keeping a positive mindset is always helpful, and that even when things seemingly are going wrong, that if you just grab onto the fact that something good will come out of it, you just know it, then you create it, right? So we have Keros. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Who knows? When you read a lot but you don't actually hear it said, sometimes you don't pronounce it correctly. Page 219. We have all had the experience of timelessness, of life beyond the ticking of the clock. It may be felt as time standing still, slow motion, or losing track of time on a walk or in a lovely conversation. This is known as mythic time, and it is the territory of Keros. This card suggests there is a secondary time continuum that goes beyond any earthly clocks and schedules. Within this nonlinear realm, we access divine timing. A single moment ripens with auspiciousness, and our actions change the trajectory of our whole life. Time becomes a living thing that watches over us and tells us precisely when to speak or act. When this card appears, it is all about patience and precision. No clock can guide you. Wait for the rush of inner knowing and not a moment longer. Oh, I love that energy. I love that energy. I myself personally practice living by divine timing, and that means never getting angry at a traffic light. You know what I'm saying? Because you're always in the right place at the right time, always in the right place at the right time. So why get mad when we're at the traffic light? No. We don't arrive when we said we would, well, there's a reason for that beyond what we can see. And it is what it is. And letting go of all of that resistance and just trusting in divine timing has absolutely transformed my life. Let's open with Light Seers Tarot for Capricorn. Capricorn, hope you're surviving Mercury in retrograde. February 3rd, we leave retrograde, and then we have the 3 weeks of post-shadow. We slowly start speeding back up, coming out of the energy. Yay. We're almost there. Venus, as I record this, Venus came out of retrograde today. But this is a reading for the first half of February. I told the first 8 signs that it was for the second half of January, but yes, thank you, Mercury, for fucking me up right there. Let's go. This is for Capricorn for the first half of February 2022. 7 of Swords. Sneaky, deceptive, things done in the dark, things that are trying to be kept quiet. That's usually what it represents. It can represent somebody who's trying to strategize, having to be very strategic for one reason or another. And so that's the highest expression of the seven of Swords. We have the Page of Swords opening up your reading. That's someone who's watching, collecting information, studying something or someone. 3 of Wands, looking to the future, that the ship's arriving energy with that 3 of Wands. This is for Capricorn, please. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Capricorn. Ooh, 7 of Pentacles. Nothing we can do at the moment. We have to just wait for it to naturally grow. We've done everything we can do. We've planted, we've nourished the soil, we've watered it, and now we just have to wait. And that is the energy of divine timing coming through once again. today. There is a pause here. And look, she's walking this tightrope, isn't she? Or, yes. Oh, it's not, it's like a rod. It's a very, with that Seven of Swords showing up earlier now, it's not feeling on the sneaky side. It's feeling definitely on the higher side of that Seven of Swords that was showing originally, that this is a precarious situation. There's something about this situation that we have to be very, very careful about. We have to study something here and collect more information. And there's really nothing else that we can do here, Capricorn. I don't have any Capricorn in my chart, but I'm speaking as if I were you. But that's the message coming through. Let's keep going for Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, goodness. All right. Lovers on the bottom of the deck. As these jumped into my lap, we have the Moon and the Queen of Swords. Because, yes, okay. Things that are hidden, right? That Seven of Swords energy that we saw earlier had the Moon, because it's things that are done secretively, right? So the Moon is, again, this is a secretive energy. It's just like somebody who's just not speaking, right? Then we have this Queen of Swords as well, and she's sitting here with her back to it. So it feels almost like something this queen just doesn't even see coming, right? She doesn't see that something, or, actually sword and sword here, the Page of Swords to the Queen. Now it's just feeling like there's things that this queen just doesn't know right now, okay? And so she has to study this situation further before she comes to this final decision, that the Lovers used to be called the Choice because it represents making a choice, making a decision related to partnership, love, typically. Messages for Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. So Strength is on the bottom of the deck, but as these hit the table, I picked them up and they're in the reverse. The High Priestess and the Two of Wands in the reverse. Not trusting the intuition is what first comes to mind when I see the High Priestess in the reverse. Somebody is not trusting in divine timing here, is not doing the work to stay connected, and it's hindering their progress. With the Two of Wands in the reverse, they're not able to plan. That's why they're stuck with that Seven of Pentacles above it. There's a need to master the self here with the Strength coming on the bottom of the deck. There's some self-mastery, perhaps. Yeah, okay, so the Four of Swords coming under the Moon. The Four of Swords is resting, it's recovering, it is healing heartbreak. It's, for me, a meditation card. Okay, so taking time every day to do a deep breathing meditation. Every day for at least 10 minutes. You see the little tiny heart there, and it's like an intravenous line filling up her heart. She's taking the time out to recover, rest, and recover. There's something, there's a need to do that. I mean, the High Priestess in the reverse, for God's sakes, this is somebody who is like just not listening to their intuition, not in tune with that. This also could mean secrets coming out, because she is a card of secrets. She knows all the secrets of the universe. She represents, all of the hidden mysteries. But in the reverse, that could mean secrets are coming out. But Two of Wands in the reverse, we're going to clarify in a moment. But anyway, one more, please, for Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Hopefully you can hear the wind that keeps howling outside. I love it. We have the Hierophant. I love it. This is beautiful, closing out your reading, like this little picture that I like to draw or pull, whatever. Four of Cups is telling me that Capricorn, maybe there's a need to shift the focus, be observant within yourself. Where are you emotionally? What are you focusing on? Does it pull your energy down when you think about it? Does it siphon that energy away from you and make you feel drained or stressed? Then if it does, there is a need to pivot in the mind, right? Refocus your attention on things that feel better. Start soothing the self so that you can become in the vibrational receptivity to receive the things that you actually do want, the beautiful things that are just right here waiting for you to realize them. You cannot realize them if you in your mind are focused on all of the things in the past that haven't gone well. They've been annoying, they've been awful, they've been traumatic, whatever. If you are in your mind, which is then intricately connected to your emotions, if you're connected here into the dissatisfying, the annoying, the awful parts, you are not in the vibrational vicinity to be able to receive this beautiful Ace of Cups with the rainbows and the magic and everything you want right there. If we're not, it's an observation within the self that only we can do. Nobody can do this for us. Nobody can direct how we feel or think. They can have an influence and we can choose to let it trigger us, or we can take some deep breaths, clear the mind every single day, and get connected again. Look at this Hierophant, and this deck is so beautiful. It just makes me laugh. Like he's so blissful. He's so happy. He has found the staircase within himself that connects him to his greater body, right? Like we are a piece of the whole. We're not separate from the whole. We're a piece of, we have to quiet the mind though, in order to, trust the process, trust in divine timing, all of that stuff. That Four of Swords, okay. Things can't move forward. Okay, with the Two of Wands, this is an energy of planning how to move forward about something we're very passionate about. They can't move forward. Here it's in the reverse. They can't move forward if we're focusing on the things of the past that have upset us. It's a vibrational shift within the self that nobody can do for us. We have to do it for ourselves. We are our own savior. Okay, so I'm not saying it's easy, yo. That's why I like to do my deep breathing in the morning, kind of sets the tone for the day. Have my coffee first, because I like my coffee. Thank you very much. But, wherever you can fit it into your day, try to get it done. I'm telling you, it is amazing. Let's clarify with ride or die, rider weight. We have you showing up on your throne, Capricorn, King of Pentacles. All right, this is clarity for Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Damn, going straight into victory mode now. That's the turning point that you needed here, was this Four of Swords, where you take the time out of your day to recover, reclaim your mind, quiet the mind, reclaim your energy. Boom, Hierophant. Higher level is what the Hierophant represents. So higher level of commitment energy with another human, higher level of education, higher level of spiritual ascension. It represents the institutions of man, so governments, academics, religion, the traditional way of doing things. But here it's depicted as finding this inner sanctum, okay? And boom, once you do, Capricorn, look at this. Victory, straight into the Ten of Pentacles. Fucking gorgeous. All right, so this is your polarity energy. This is a major arcana. The Chariot is a major arcana for the sign of Cancer. That is your polarity on the zodiac wheel. The Pentacle energy is Earth plane. That's you, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. Leo, strength. Does take enormous strength to rewire the brain patterns, to start new patterns of thought in the mind. Requires great strength. It is not easy work. It is not, unless you start your breath work. I'm telling you, that's the turning point. That's the turning point. Every single day, at least 10 minutes, and then you're manifesting like a motherfucker. Look at you. Look at you. All right, let's get it. All right, so Gemini and Virgo energy coming through with the Magician. This is the Mercury, actually, is represented here by the Magician. So Mercury rules those two signs, Virgo and Gemini. You could be interacting with one of those. You could have it in your chart, blah, 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 whatever. This is manifesting. This is taking things from the realm of thought and making them a tangible reality right here where we can experience them. Okay? So beautiful energy. The Page of Swords. This is collecting data, studying something, learning something, watching, spying. It's the energy of someone who's just watching. Page of Swords, please, for Capricorn. Thank you. Magician. After all that shuffling, here it is. We're trying to manifest, but what we're trying to manifest, it's like we need to study first before just jumping into it, right? Here's the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. Cup energy represents water element, water signs. This king feels a lot of love, genuine emotion, but is not necessarily expressing it. Okay, he keeps a cool, calm exterior. He feels the feels, but he's not saying anything about it. He's very quiet. Page of Swords. Kicked back, watching. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. This is an energy, it's just this natural growth process that just needs to happen. You can't rush the river. It just has to unfold. Seven of Pentacles energy, please, for Capricorn. Anything you would like to add to that, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah. Yo, it's so funny. I have to say, because as I was asking the question, is there anything you would like to add to it? I saw Temperance in my mind. Legit. Like, you can believe me or not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. Fucking trips me out. I love it. I saw the Temperance in my mind, and there she is. Because that's divine timing. That's what that card represents. 100%. Having to trust the process, okay? And, like if you have a rosebud and it hasn't opened yet into a rose, it's still just a tight bud. And you peel the bud open because you're just so anxious to see the rose. Well, now you've just killed it. It's dead. It's a natural process. You have to trust in divine timing, and you have to, just enjoy the journey along the way in the process. It's not about the destination. If we're anxious along the way, then when we get to the destination, guess what we've carried forward with us? A whole lot of anxiety, right? So it's really enjoying the process and trusting that Spirit has our back and knows exactly what we want and knows exactly how to get us to it. And if we just do the work to quiet the mind and get in touch with our intuition instead of being all like out of whack, right? If we just quiet the mind space, and we can get back in alignment, feeling better. And here with the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, I mean, that's big energy, right? That's a steamy, passionate energy. But it also represents a choice. Making a choice. So Temperance, yeah, it's the major arcana for Sagittarius. The High Priestess is the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Hierophant energy is Taurus, and the moon is Pisces, Cancer. So let's clarify that moon. This is the things that we can't see. Something is hidden, or this is needing to trust the intuition, really, honestly, because at night it's so dark you can't see, right, with the physical eye. So there's this need to trust. And the process, we have 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is something, very, very painful, perhaps, that was kept secret, that the secrets came out. Remember I mentioned that the reversal of the High Priestess could mean that secrets are being spilled. So something that felt like a betrayal here with that 10 of Swords, but needing to go off and seek healing after this, because this is very painful. It's 10 swords in a person, backstabbing, betrayal energy, very, very painful energy. So there is a definite need here to heal, okay, with that Hermit energy. And that's double emphasis here on healing with that Four of Swords, right? So Four of Swords is right under the moon. So whatever this is that came to light, like something that was hidden. Yes, that is it. I mean, something that was hidden came to light. The secrets were revealed. We're going to clarify her in a moment, but I'm really feeling that's it. The Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords, talk about her for a moment before we clarify her. She has, you see here behind bars, there's a cup. Now, in the tarot, she's not a water sign. She's an air sign. She's a sword. Okay, represents our mind, our thoughts. In the tarot, the cups represent our heart, our emotions, and the water signs, water, right? Cups. So, but it's shown here that she has that cup. She has that emotion. She actually is very loving, but she's very guarded, extremely guarded of her precious heart, because she's had it broken in the past. She didn't see the red flags, or maybe she did see them, but she didn't trust her intuition at the time, because maybe her intuition was just like, you know, a little topsy-turvy. So she might have seen the red flag, but whatever. Now, though, she's much more clear, the energy, it's like, okay, I still want to be loving. I still am loving, but I will only allow into my life people who honor that, right? That's the Queen of Swords energy. If you don't come to a Queen of Swords 100% correct, which is in love and in integrity, okay, she's going to cut you out of her life, because she's dealt with this. She's dealt with these awful backstabbing, betrayal people. Now remember though, just because we've dealt with these assholes, there's that freaking Seven of Swords. There he is underneath the Four of Cups. I didn't even realize until I picked it up. But if we're so focused, remember, if we're so focused on those things of the past that have done us dirty, then we're going to attract more of the same. So it is imperative to do the healing work, to let it go, wish those people who did you dirty growth, wish them the best, and move forward with your best life always, right? Shifting the energy so that you're receptive to the beautiful things. So the Queen of Swords, okay, that was immediate and a lot, dude. I think oh my God. And she is so burdened, yo, because all she's been dealing with are these fucking immature people who just left her feeling burdened. So we have 3 knights and a page coming out. Page is this is the most immature energy. It's the youngest of the, you know, then you go from the page to the knight, right? Which was still very immature energy, player energy. People, they're not that dependable, right? People just breadcrumbing, just little tiny bits. This here, is this enough? No, the fuck, it's not enough. No, right? It's a breadcrumbing energy that left you feeling burdened, but you know, and burdened and like all fucked up in your head here with that 9 of Swords, like tripping out, anxiety, you know, just not feeling good. Why? Because you've been dealing with nothing but players. Now here, I'm here to freaking tell you today, Capricorn, with the tarot, Spirit and I are here to tell you it's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call. It's very, very simple, but we make it so much harder when we ignore the red flag. Sometimes your intuition is going to tell you something that you don't want to hear, because for some reason you want this person, you're turned on by this person or whatever. But you have to listen to your intuition even when it's telling you something you don't want to hear, or you're going to end up back with the backstabbing energy, right? So the Judgment, this is a wake-up call. That's what the Judgment energy is. This is Scorpio energy. Major Arcana for Scorpio. It's the rebirth aspect of the Scorpion energy. So these people were just previously, moments ago, dead in their grave, the angel comes and brings them back to life, rebirth. Coming back to life, it's also a wake-up call. They've been woken from the dead, right? It's making a decision, okay? It's getting very clear in the mind space here, Capricorn, this Queen of Swords, very clear in the mind space. Swords represent our thoughts, our mind. Very clear about what we've dealt with in the past, the energy and the vibration that it put us in. Now I'm here to tell you right now, this is your wake-up call. If when you interact with a different person, you are left feeling like this, you need to cut them out of your life. Goodbye. I release you and wish you growth, right? I wish you growth. May you grow from this experience and become a better human. And then let it go. Don't carry the baggage forward. You see this fool, tiny little satchel over his shoulder. He's not carrying the baggage of the past. He's not dragging the past into his future vibrationally. He's letting it go. You know what? So we've dealt with some player energy, some unpredictable, not dependable fucktards, right? But that was a choice to participate there because there was some sort of lesson that needed to be learned. Okay, so this High Priestess in the reverse, this, like I said, could be secrets revealed. This also could be, previously somebody just wasn't listening to their intuition. They weren't doing the work. I think now that they are doing the work, things are about to change. But High Priestess in the reverse, what more would you like to tell me for Capricorn? Thank you, Spirit. Why is the High Priestess in the reverse? Oh, and there's that Two of Wands now in the upright, which is the next card after her, and it's in the reverse, right? Something with a relationship here. He's got someone twisted. Right. Can I get another one? Why is the Lovers? Someone from the past, perhaps that you walked away from, or perhaps there is a need to walk away. Eight of Cups is walking away. Somebody who may have walked away, someone in the past who walked away, or someone from your past that you're walking away from. Honestly, with the Eight of Cups and all of this stuff up here, it's just feeling like this is what's got you tripped out, right? Because the High Priestess in the reverse is like someone who's not... We're not able to manifest. We're not able to manifest when we're in this energy, right? When we're not paying attention to our intuition, we're just manifesting like in downward spirals. Okay, so these people from the past, these relationships from the past, the Six of Cups is an energy of nostalgia. It represents people from the past. Okay, all of these people from the past had you like tripping out. So I'm happy to see you walking away from it. Like really, truly though, emotionally leaving it behind, not dragging it forward into your future by means of focusing. If you notice that you're thinking about something and your energy plummets and it goes down, stop thinking about it by thinking about its opposite. If you're thinking about people who've done you dirty, well, think about all of the people who've come through for you. All of the people who have shown you love. Start loving yourself more, right? Honestly, that's always important too, obviously. Because if we don't even feel that we're worthy of love, then we'll never actually truly allow it into our lives. So look yourself in the mirror, Capricorn. Look yourselves in the eye and say, I love you. And if that feels uncomfortable, take a walk around the room, breathe for a few moments, and then go back to the mirror and repeat this process until it no longer feels uncomfortable. And at that point, you will have reprogrammed your subconscious mind, and you will now only allow into your experience people who match that program, people who love me, right? Very important, beautiful healing work that can be done in like seriously 10 minutes. 10 minutes of just taking a break and then going back to the mirror, looking yourself in the eyes and saying it again. Okay? Four of Swords. This is that healing work. There's necessary healing work that needs to take place. This is like very much needed here. So I'm glad to see that it progresses from the healing straight into this like higher level of bliss that can only truly be accessed within the self. Nobody can give this to us. This is something that we have to mine from within ourselves. Okay, so the Four of Swords to the Hierophant, I really feel like they're just connected. It's like this Four of Swords is this healing energy. Somebody starts doing the work, starts doing the healing breath work, and it just ultimately, boom, elevates you. Boom, 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 boom. Fireworks elevates you. Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Are you freaking kidding me, Capricorn? Talk about feeling like on top of your game, knowing your worth, knowing what you bring to the table. You're a compassionate, generous, loving human, and you know your worth, and you're not going to tolerate any fuckery. No. So this is beautiful energy. I love it. Wow, this is what turns the wheel. Okay, this is what graduates you from the Wheel of Fortune to the world underneath this Queen of Pentacles. It's this healing work, okay, that just got laid out here in this reading. This is a beautiful reading, Capricorn. This is next level, okay? This is graduation. You've graduated here. You've learned some very valuable karmic lessons here. You've put a wrap on it. You've put a wrap on it, and now the wheel, bink, spins. Take a wheel on the Wheel of Fortune, baby, because this here, and look what it's bringing. True partnership, true loving connection, someone who gets you, someone who feels like home, someone who wants the best for you. Why? Because you want the best for you, and you're not going to allow anyone into your experience who doesn't match that. The Queen of Pentacles knows her worth, as you know, does the Nine of Pentacles here. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Let's get some Moonology. This is for Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. It is a process. Just remember the divine timing. And I've been practicing a daily meditation now for 4 years, I'd say. I will never stop. I consider it as important as putting gasoline in a car. That's the level of importance I place on my breath work. Absolutely. Okay, a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Beautiful. There's your polarity energy coming through again. Personal issue reaches resolution. On the bottom of the deck, we have a new start is coming. New moon energy. Yes, well, I would say so. And then we have work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio energy. Let's get you some angels and ancestors. So yeah, if you like the way I read cards, subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up, please. It's really helpful for me to get this message out into YouTube. Thank you so much. If you would like a private reading, the information is in the description box. If you would like to donate to my channel, there's a link in the description box. And thank you so much to everyone who has donated. It helps me so much. Deeply appreciate it. This is for Capricorn Spirit. Thank you so much. Okay, you have Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. Well, that speaks to me of that High Priestess card that was in the reverse, and just really quieting the mind so that we can hear the intuitive voice. The intuitive voice is soft at first, especially if we're not practiced in listening to it, you know. So quieting the thoughts so you can hear, okay? Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Ooh, Capricorn, nice. Let's get you some charms. Okay, nice. This is, it's a little arrow. It always reminds me of a weather vane. So, of course, a change in the wind. It's a very gusty day outside as I record this. And so a change in direction, a change in the wind, something to that effect. Also, of course, the arrow reminds me of Sagittarius energy. You might be interacting with one or have it in your chart. We have this little crown. So don't wait for anyone to put a crown on your head. definitely crown yourself. Know your worth. Know that you are loved and that you are lovable. And look, we have wishes coming true. It's a genie in a bottle. Make a wish, Capricorn. I hope this was a helpful reading. I hope it lifted your spirits in some kind of way. And until next time, take it easy. Bye.